Chris Yandex, CYInterview, covering Las Vegas and the world. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel to keep up with everything we're doing here at CYInterview in Las Vegas and beyond. So the topic for today is there beef between Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish? That is a question. Is there? We have gone and looked at the information so you don't have to. We're here to break it down. One, let's just make note of something up front. There has not been any personal attacks or comments directly from either of these artists at the other. So let's just first make that point clear. Neither Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish has said the other person's name directly and then attached something negative to it. So let's break down point one. Some people are pointing to the fact that Taylor Swift's concerts last over 3 hours. Fine. Okay, so she's got long concerts. In a recent interview, Billie Eilish said, and I quote, "Nobody wants that. You guys don't want that. I don't want that. I don't even want it as a fan. My favorite artist in the world, I'm not trying to hear them for 3 hours." So just because Billie Eilish says she doesn't want to hear people perform a concert for 3+ hours does not mean that she's directly referring to Taylor Swift. See, it's so easy in today's internet social media age to just put these things together and say, well, that's who she's referring to. How do you know that exactly? How do you know that exactly? Maybe Billie Eilish in general doesn't believe that people should be performing for 3 hours in general. Maybe she believes that 90 minutes is a proper time for a concert. Many shows, many performances in Las Vegas last 90 minutes. If they went to 2 hours, that would be pretty incredible. Many performances do not last 3 hours anymore for different reasons, and some of those are venue related, and some of those are probably the choice of the artist. So for one to believe that Billie Eilish is just referring to Taylor Swift in that statement, that would be making your own assumption without a factual collection of information, my opinion. Number two, Miss Eilish also commented in the past about artists who write songs about people from their past. Well, here's what I'm also going to say. We know that Taylor Swift has written songs, reportedly about some of her past relationships. Okay, fine. How many people in the history of music have ever written songs about someone that they knew in their life? I mean, I could probably go down a list and have hundreds, if not thousands, of different artists. Maybe Billie Eilish just doesn't like that for some reason. I don't know why that might be. Again, all maybes here. I think it's fair to give people the benefit of doubt in this world today. I know a lot of you on the internet, maybe you're consumed by celebrity culture, and maybe you're consumed by famous people in general, and everyone's entitled to do what they want with their free time. Here at CYInterview, we've been in the company and been fortunate to work and cover an interview and meet and hang out with, hundreds, if not thousands of celebrities, and they're just people like everybody else trying to live their passion and live their dreams. And the reality of what it comes down to is that they drink water like many of us do. They get up in the morning like all of us do. They go to bed like all of us do. They just had the passion inside them to want to achieve something more in their life. So I think what the second comment goes is that more people than Taylor Swift have written songs about past relationships or past people in their lives. And so then finally, there may be an online community supposedly of Taylor Swift fans who are currently attacking Billie Eilish online because some people believe that maybe Taylor Swift wants them to do that. Again, who really knows? Again, this is all, in my opinion, even, according to industry insiders. Well, who are those industry insiders? Who really knows? I would say more than anything else in this regard, all of this is a big question mark. And if I were going to give you my honest opinion on this, is there beef between Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish? Or are people hoping for a pro wrestling match right now between these two? They want a steel cage match between Taylor and Billie because for whatever reason, maybe there are loyal Billie Eilish fans in the right corner and there are loyal Taylor Swift fans in the left corner. But the thing of what it comes down to is that it's wrong in today's society just to have some generic information that might tie something together, but without actually being able to prove it. How can you make that statement saying a true statement? You honestly can't. So, could there just be a bunch of fans with too much time on their hands who root for this for some reason? Yep, that could absolutely be the case, Clue. So is there a feud? Is there just a difference of opinion? Are people trying to orchestrate a feud? Who knows? I just think more than anything else is that it would be wrong to say that Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish are currently feuding. Maybe they have a difference of opinion about what they believe the music business should be or how an artist should handle their careers, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily feuding. So again, is this just a bunch to do about nothing? We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But until we hear direct comments or direct statements from either one saying something directly to the other, I think this is just a hopeful story, maybe by some people who have too much time on their hands, who are rooting for people to fail or rooting for hatred. Again, do you want that pro wrestling cage match? Do you want that UFC cage match, MMA cage match? Or are you just hoping, that for some reason you like seeing other people tear other people down, which isn't very nice, by the way, just my humble opinion. It isn't very nice. So Chris Shannick, CYInterview here in Las Vegas, giving his opinion. Is there beef between Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish? And my conclusion would be not enough data, not enough information to prove that this is actually true. So for CYInterview, I'm Chris Shannick. Would love to hear your opinion and comments in the section below. Please like this video and please subscribe